Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for this time. We have this 86 Cody Gakpo. Now, if you wonder why I'm a little bit late to this, it's because I only do reviews on the weekdays, so that's why it's a little bit late. So, for me, he's got 31 games, 4 goals, 13 assists, which may seem like a bad record, but he played wide in pretty much every single one of them games for me, or most of the games. And on my mate's account, he played striker, that's why I got most of the goals on his account rather than mine. So, he's 6'2", got high medium work rate, he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He can play left mid and left wing, so unfortunately can't play striker or right side, which is a little bit unfortunate. On stats, he's got 89 pace, 85 shooting, 82 passing, 87 dribbling, and 79 physical. So on paper, it looks like a very, very well-rounded card. But if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. If you do enjoy the clips, let me know down in the comments down below. But I've got nothing more to say, so enjoy and see you after. Peace.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear, like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun, running, running, no. Told my boss that I'm done, had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth, maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running on.
So, on to my overall thoughts about the card then. Now, on my mate's account, I had a kind of a honeymoon phase with him. He's really, really good at striker. I really enjoyed him. I tried him on my own account, on my own. Didn't really feel as good. In the high level opponents, generally he would struggle a little bit because he's 6'2" and he's not lengthy at all. Like, pretty much what you have to be lengthy is you have to have 15 more strength and agility, and since this guy cannot have it, like plus 15 is a max strength you can get, so obviously he cannot get that lengthy trait. So generally speaking, he's not even going to have that, so I had to boost the agility because he's 6'2", and generally still feel like he turned a little bit lackluster, but we'll go through that. So first for me is the 4-star skills and the 4-star weak foot, both quite decent to be fair. Both felt like 4 stars. Obviously the 4-star skills are going to feel like 4 stars, but the 4-star weak foot, it was quite average. Nothing amazing, nothing bad. The pace for me, 66'2", he doesn't really look the fastest, but he generally will run down the line quite nicely, to be fair, and bomb it down the line and cross the balls in. Now the finishing for me, was very, very inconsistent, and that is why I've only scored 4 goals on my account. And this is why I think that Danjuma card's a lot better than this one. He's smaller, he's got a better finishing, he just all around moves better and looks better in it. This card is a very hit and miss card for me personally. He is very cheap, but he's a very hit and miss card. The shot power is very good, the long shots are decent, but the finishing just felt a little bit inconsistent at times. I don't know what it was. The passing for me, actually surprisingly really good. That's why he's got a lot of assists on my account. He'll be very good at those switch passes you've seen a lot of the time, which is the L1 R1 triangle ones this year. Very, very good at them, surprisingly, even though that's probably one of his worst stats. Now, as I talked about, this is why I don't really like the card, the dribbling stats. Now, 84 agility is a lie. It's got less than that, along with those balance as well. The strength are actually quite good in game, to be honest. As you can see in one of the clips, he held off a defender really, really nicely. The ball control didn't have any issues with, and neither did with the reactions. The composure is maybe why the finishing lies a little bit weak at times, and he would miss a few chances. Now, the head and accuracy and jumping, not bad. Since he's 6'2", that jumping is actually not that bad, to be fair. And I think I did score 1 head of them in total, but generally speaking, try to avoid it if possible. Try and go with someone like more like Ronaldo or something in the air. The stamina actually really good on this card. Anything above 80 at the start of the year is really, really good, to be fair. Like, all cards seem to be really, really low. I don't know why this year, but they are. And also the strength, as I talked about, quite decent, to be fair, but the aggression is a little bit low. Kind of counteract it, sorry. Along with that balance as well, kind of counteracts it. But that's all of my overall thoughts. Now let's go to overall scores. So, on to my overall thoughts then. Now, I am probably going to be a little bit harsh on this card, because I genuinely really didn't like him. And I have to give honest reviews, and I just really didn't feel like in any meta, he's really not going to be the best. Maybe as a super sub you get away with it, but generally speaking, he's not going to start your team for more than a week. So, generally speaking, I would just go with that Danjuma card if you've not done either yet. But we'll go through it then. So, pace me, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. It's not bad, to be fair. The pace is not bad. It doesn't really feel the fastest, he's 6'2", but generally it's not slow. Now, the shooting for me, very, very inconsistent. I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10. I imagine that shot, the composure is something to blame in that. But generally speaking, as you've seen in some of the clips, he would miss quite a few chances. Now, the passing for me, generally, I'm giving it 8 out of 10. Even if you play him striker or wide, it is actually quite good in game. I can't, like, knock it. It is generally quite good. Now, the dribbling for me, I'm giving it 7 out of 10. I just don't feel like I can give it any higher than that. Purely because he's 6'2" and he's not even the most agile of cards, or he's got the 5-star skills like Ronaldo would. It's just all around not amazing. Next for me is the physicals. Now, the stamina and strength are actually the two main aspects in the physicals, and generally he has got them. So overall for the physicals, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not amazing overall. He could have like 90 stamina, he could have like 90 strength, but generally it's decent. It'll get you through. So overall score then, I'm going to give him 6.5 out of 10. I genuinely just didn't get to grips with this card on my own account. On my mate's account, I thought, oh my god, he's amazing. The outside of the foot shot's really good with him. He's finishing a lot of stuff, but you have to be a 2-player to get him into the right positions, because against high-level defenders, you're really not going to be able to do it, and they'll easily pressure, and obviously he can't turn fast than defenders somehow, so defenders will just easily block it. So value for coins then, now he is only 30k, don't get me wrong, that is actually very, very cheap for this card. So overall for value for coins, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Even though I didn't really like the card too much, that is still a very, very good price, especially for the stats you're paying for. So if you want to bring him off the bench, I would definitely say you can do. But as I just said, I highly recommend Danjuma over him instead. But as all of my viewers, always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It genuinely does help the channel a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.